Bush in studio tonight with us is Rick Fox. Fox, man, you know, our idea was for Halloween that I was going to go as Cheryl Burke and you were going to go as you. Why did you backed away from it at the last minute?
I know. I consulted Cheryl. She was a little hesitant about it. I know I didn't get the message to you. I apologize. And then that dancing show just kept getting in the way, man.
Well, you know, always next year.
Right.
Rick Fox is here. Triple nines, nines across the board, and you got the 10 from Elio.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Those are your best scores of the season. You were improving. Yes, Bristol was improving, and other people. I don't understand why you have you made rhyme or reason as to why you got sent out?
Fully not processed it totally yet. I know that at this point, 6 people in the competition. Someone's got to go. Votes are getting split across the board in many different ways. I know Kurt and I, we split the athlete vote, and probably, and so from that standpoint, doing your best dance if you're going to go out on a high. Obama had a rough night, and the Democrats, so did I.
Obama and Fox down, but hey. Always coming back, baby.
Always coming back.
Billy Bush in studio tonight with Rick Fox, most recently of Dancing with the Stars, and out he goes with 3 nines, best scores. So let me ask, Bristol Palin. I wonder, what do you think the fascination is with her, and why she's still alive after all these weeks? I really thought she was gone about 3 weeks ago.
Well, it is a show where America has a voice, and she's been dubbed the underdog in this, the dark horse that's consistently climbing throughout this competition. And if we look at past individuals, Kelly Osbourne was one of them that really had no dancing experience, came in
and was a little bit sort of shut off. And
right.
You see, I mean, not shut off. She always got a big mouth, but she was, I don't know, watching her blossom and become happy.
Right. Yeah, you start to see someone really come out of their shell, and we're still waiting for that with Bristol, but you see little glimpses of it.
Glimpses of personality and fun and life, and
so I guess maybe people want to see what's a little more of that. They want to see what's behind it.
I think it's curiosity.
Yeah.
Rick Fox is with us tonight. Rick, your girlfriend Eliza Dushku, they're supporting you. I think every night.
Yeah, she had a perfect record along with my daughter, and that was needed. It's a grinding 2 months, a hard. Executing the dance moves, getting them in your body in short amounts of time, having your body physically hold up. As you've heard people break down in this competition, the stress of really being a politician at the same time, out pining for votes, and she was very supportive.
But she, all of a sudden, you're gone. 10, 12 hours a day dancing away with this other woman. I mean, she was cool with that all the way through?
She missed me a lot. There was an adjustment period to that. We were pretty close the first, our 18 months, and all of a sudden I go off and do this dance competition, like you said, and it wasn't break dancing off in a group. We were definitely spending time learning how to dance and show America that the big guy here can actually be graceful and sexy at the same time. So
very graceful and very sexy.
Thank you. But yeah, we got to Cheryl and Eliza got to a great place of understanding after a few weeks, and it was actually amazing to see. It strengthened our relationship.
So after a few weeks, the beginning was a little rough, right? I mean,
I think it was rough for everybody.
All of a sudden, you're spending all this time with my man, and
right? Yeah,
it's a little awkward.
I think that's human. That's very human to have feelings around that, and. Just in my conversations with the pro dancers who talk about each season, there's that first few weeks where, the family members as a whole, even the kids wondering where their parents are. Jennifer would talk about, just the adjustment of being a mom and kids wondering where mom is. And so it's hard on the pro dancers, it's hard on the celebrities, but also the people whose lives are disrupted that they actually are supporting.
Now, Rick, did you ever make the cardinal error of calling Eliza Cheryl or Cheryl Eliza?
No. Did not had definite separation there.
And that's only from spending all kinds of crazy hours. You're tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is mental fatigue.
Yeah, no, I kept the mental area of names definitely clear. Didn't run into that problem at all.
Just imagine it for a second.
I'd have been Billy, man. You got a room at your house?
Oh yeah, I would have said, Rick, guest house is wide open, brother. Come on over. I'll be down there with you. Beers are in the fridge. We'll hang out. And probably make it 2 or 3, 4 nights. I would plan on a week, and best case you're out in 4.
Right, okay.
Rick Fox is with us tonight. Rick, what goes on now? You going to continue to work with the NBA?
Yeah, there's NBA TV out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Season's in full swing now. There's a lot of good talk about our Lakers here in LA, along with the Heat down in Miami. And the Boston Celtics aren't seeming to go away anywhere soon. So I'm enjoying, obviously keeping my foot in that part of my life, which has been a huge part of my life. So I'll be talking about that, getting back into some of the production execution of shows that I've been producing with some of my fellow partners. And so I'm excited about the holidays too coming up here. It's Thanksgiving around the corner. Like I said, we missed Halloween, Billy, but in Christmas and the New Year.
What do we got? What does the Foxman do on Thanksgiving? What is the tradition?
Right now, I'm heading. I like doing holidays on the East Coast at the beginning. I'll head to Boston for Thanksgiving.
Fantastic. That's
That's
douche land. You're going to her place.
My son's in school in Boston. I have some remaining friends there. I like the cold weather around the holidays. I like to go through New York, spend some time in New York.
You going to catch a Celtics game or perhaps a Patriots game?
Probably see a Celtics game. Hoping that the Lakers come through. They did 2 years ago come through during Thanksgiving. I checked the schedule there. Catch up with Shaq. Shaq's now a Celtic.
Yes.
This is the strangest thing to see.
So weird, isn't it?
It is.
And you know who's pissed about it? Big Baby. They got a guy in their team named Big Baby, who's the big guy, and all of a sudden Shaq comes in. He looks like infant.
Little baby.
The little baby. Just born baby.
He just named himself the Shrek, and now all of a sudden in comes the original Shrek.
Yes. It's cramping his style.
It is. But yeah, so I'll go east and spend some time on the East Coast.
What about Christmas? What goes on around the holidays for you guys?
Little Bahamas.
Wow.
Yeah, my kids and family will all head down and catch up with Grandma and Grandpa. And
how do you explain? Question seriously with the kid. How does Santa get the sleigh onto the sand and then?
Obviously, he comes in on a jet ski.
He does.
He does.
Where does he make the change?
Yeah, right over to Miami. He starts to shift and hits over Bimini and then slides in. Layers
start flying. There goes the jacket. There goes the black boots. The beard is gone.
Elves turn into bikinis and they have bikinis.
As soon as he's over South Beach, he's in dental floss.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Floss up the butt. He lands on his jet ski. All right, that's good. And how do the kids handle that? All right, that explanation.
They yeah. Well, it took them a minute. We couldn't spend Christmas in the Bahamas until last year. It was one of those things where they were still too young, and Santa was still a possibility. Thankfully, a third grader ruined it for my daughter, and it wasn't me. And that kind of killed the spirit of Christmas.
Tell your son, wait till you see what Mrs. Claus is wearing.
Yeah, there you
go. Rick Fox in studio with us tonight. Foxman, you were robbed on Dancing with the Stars, my man. Robbed.
That is the one vocabulary word I've heard the most the last few days, and
you were.
I can't help but think that I had more left in the tank. I was going to dance the Foxtrot to a Coldplay song, one of my favorite bands.
What song?
Clocks.
Yeah. And the Foxtrot, you have ownership in that
so
dance.
I might have to break it out for the finals if they'll let me. They might require me to dance one of the songs I've danced already, but I'm going to make that request.
You doing the Foxtrot is like me doing the Bush Boogie. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, right. We have ownership.
The Bush Boogie is special dance. I only break it out after midnight and when I'm overserved. Foxman in the house tonight on the Billy Bush Show. Thanks, buddy.
Definitely, Billy. Good to see you.